Welcome to the Make Movies Great Again podcast, the only show in the universe with the sole mission of destroying cynicism at the box office. Here are your hosts, Matt, Adam, and Sean.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Make Movies Great Again podcast, except this isn't the Make Movies Great Again podcast. It's the Make Movies Great Again movie club, not books, because we don't read books around here.
Well,
God damn it, we don't read books here. Unless they have a lot of pictures. My name is Matt Vieira.
I'm Sean.
Bernardino.
And again, welcome to the movie club. We have Sean's very excited he got in before you, Adam. Today's movie club is Defiance, starring Lee Schreiber and Daniel Craig. It's about two brothers who go to great lengths to protect people during World War II, specifically in is it Poland? They're in Poland?
I believe it's Poland.
Russia.
They're in Russia?
Are they Russia?
I think so.
Okay, well they're protecting Jews during World War II and all that awful stuff going on. So let's do the traditional method of rating the movie. You guys know what it is. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs medium. Sean.
Thumbs up.
Adam.
Thumbs down. Up.
Oh, he got us. He got us.
I was about to write down.
I am also thumbs up. Thumbs up for this movie.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, fucking amazing action. Who's the director of this movie?
Edward Zwick.
Okay, awesome action directing in this movie.
One of the I just want to point out how piercingly blue Daniel Craig's eyes are.
Yeah.
In this movie. Piercingly blue.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy directed Blood Diamond and The Last Samurai and
Yeah, no, this guy's
Okay,
very
so
good.
seasoned. Glory 2. That's a classic from watching. We were to watch that.
Glory 2? Sequel?
Glory 2.
glorious.
They're charging again.
But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie. I just watched it an hour ago.
Nice.
I just wrapped it up an hour ago. An amazing true story.
Oh, Belarus.
Okay,
That's-
Belarus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so former Soviet Union.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a crazy movie. I mean, I remember watching this the first time, and I don't remember this movie getting a lot of hype. 2008 it came out.
Yeah, no, it definitely didn't get a lot of hype.
Like,
No.
you know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like it could have, and also done well.
Yeah.
But I remember I think I stumbled on it. Well, first of all, it was on Netflix when I watched it. Which is
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I thought it was on Netflix. Sorry, listeners, that it's not on Netflix. But I remember just stumbling across it and be like, Lee Schreiber.
Yeah.
Which in 2008 I would have known him.
Right.
Because I'm not sure that's... Or if I did, it was like just after Wolverine.
I was gonna say, is that before? It's probably right around there when Wolverine Origins came out.
Maybe right after. But I wouldn't have been like huge on
Lee
him.
Schreiber guy.
Huh?
I'm a big Lee Schreiber guy.
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot. But I'm just saying, 2008 wouldn't have felt that way. And then obviously Daniel Craig is just... I love Daniel Craig. So when I saw that on Netflix, I was like, oh, this has to be a hidden gem. And lo and behold, I think I was right.
Yeah.
When I watched it the first time, I was blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really amazing story of defiance and human survival. I thought the band of brothers was badass between Schreiber and Daniel Craig and the other brother, Jamie Bell, actor's name. He had his moments too.
Who's very good, by the way. Have you ever seen Billy Elliot?
No.
Give that movie a chance. But yeah, I agree. Their chemistry was really good.
Yeah. Oh man, I like they don't. Lee Schreiber and Daniel Craig do not look alike, but I bought into them being brothers.
Yeah, they don't look anything alike.
100%.
Yeah.
They had a really good dynamic, Sean, as you said, and then they really integrated all the secondary characters really well, like all the other, Jews that were hiding out in the woods with them, trying to survive and make it through the war, just outlast the war, basically.
Yeah, I love the ruthlessness of the two brothers, of Zeus and Tuvia. I love the ruthlessness. Like at the beginning of the movie, when Tuvia just like went back and found the people basically the police officer that gave up his family's farm.
Right.
And then he went back and just fucking murdered everybody in there. Like, I loved it. Like, no mercy at all. Like, obviously, you're not going to show any mercy in his scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going. It's totally realistic. And you're not going. And then of course you have like Leaf Shriver, Zeus, doing his throwing down punishment. And the scene that I loved the most was during the first winter when Tuvia. Mm-hmm. Tuvia has the interaction with the guy who is like being a real prick about the food and whatnot.
Right.
And he just like it looks like he's gonna go turn around and like walk away, and he just fucking shoots the guy dead right there. And everybody's like, "All right, well we are not crossing him again."
No.
Like just absolutely just fucking shooting him dead right there in the snow.
Hey, life or death.
Wild. Leave him for the wolves. Put his body in the woods and leave him for the wolves. That's fucking wild. It's crazy. Yeah, and he was like sick for a while at that point. He was like everybody was like questioning him as a leader, and that kind of like put it to bed, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was awesome.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I wanted to pile on to what you said. The scene where Daniel Craig sort of he snaps and kills the police officer and his sons. That's really that's the green light for Liev Schreiber to go on a war path of his own, and it really breaks the seal for them. Like, hey, listen, this is a war. It's time we toughen up. So let's get in on this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys did, but did you pick up on there were a lot of like funny for the situation they were in? There was a lot of fun moments between the brothers and other characters and even the people living with them in the woods. They had, for all their suffering, they had a handful of funny moments with each other.
Yeah. I think that there was a bunch of funny moments out there in the woods with between the people, like trying to keep everything light, for the situation they're in.
I mean, you kind of need humor to survive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, morale.
Yeah. What do you have anything in mind specifically, Adam?
There was one when. So Jamie Bell brings back the woman that ends up becoming his wife and another girl, and like he keeps staring at her, and how, I just thought it was funny how, they're in the middle of in the middle of a world war, and Tuvia has time to bust his younger brother's balls about being afraid to talk to a girl.
Yeah. I like the whole forced wife concept.
Yeah,
thought that was interesting.
By forced wives.
The forced wives.
I forgot the term like halfway through the movie, so I just started in my head. I was like, oh, they're sleep partners now.
Sleep partners.
Gotta stay warm.
It was crazy. It kind of. I was really upset when Zeus and Tuvia got separated. When Zeus went off to fight with the Red Army. To just basically like fuck shit up for the Nazis, right? I mean, they were basically just a rebel band of soldiers that were just going around killing Nazis, basically a la or Inglourious Bastards. You know what I mean?
Like Patriot.
Sure. Yeah. Just like going around.
Side, guerrilla tactics.
Yeah. And then for them to come back at the end, spoiler alerts, everybody, you should know we're gonna spoil the shit out of this. Like at the end, to like classic move in any war movie. Everybody knows to take out a tank, you just climb on top of it, throw a grenade down inside of it. Classic war movie trope right there. You just climb on top of the tank, throw a grenade down there, and finish it off.
Problem solved.
But they just he came back, and then he rejoined up with his brother. I thought that was great. And then they at the end of the movie, they go through and they're like those people survived out there for 2 more winters. Yeah. And they built a church and a hospital and a school and shit out of tree logs.
How many people did they say?
1,200.
That's a lot of people living in the woods together.
And they were saying that, by the biggest, it was 1,200. And then even today, there's tens of thousands of people that are a direct result of them saving those people. So their children and grandchildren, tens of thousands of people. So that's crazy.
Pretty amazing story.
Yeah. And their whole lives after that, they never really were seeking... people to know their story. They kind of just did it, and then they just kind of melded back into society. There was they had a thing one of the brothers went back into military action and died soon after. I think the youngest one.
Asile.
Yeah. But the other two lived on.
Yeah, Crazy story. True
It was-
stories, the
yeah.
best stories.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like I said, the action was done so well. I love the coloring of the movie, like so bleak. So bleak.
Yeah.
Even when it wasn't wintertime, like everything besides Daniel Craig's eyes were like very dull. I mean, it was just very, very dull. So
I'm trying to think of another part that I like. I like the whole movie.
I will say this. The one thing that I did not like and that I thought was really poorly done was the CGI planes.
Yeah.
It was real bad. Like it looked like it looked like someone drew a World War II plane and just like in post they just held it over the camera like and like flew it in. Like it looked really
On
bad.
fishing string.
Yeah, it looked worse than like really bad like TV shows that have like really like with like kind of like if you're watching like a TV show that's like way out of its league when it comes to doing their own CGI.
Yeah.
It's like that, and it kind of like it broke reality for me. Like it really brought me out of the story, and it was like unfortunate. But that was only a couple scenes like towards the end when their camp was being bombed by the fighter planes, of course. Yeah. But I thought that was really the only thing that I didn't enjoy. I thought the acting around across the board was terrific. And that, like I said, that was the only thing that really broke it for me, like for that. But it didn't diminish anything.
Yep.
You know.
I didn't notice it. Maybe I
you should go back and look. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is that the black leopard in Apocalypto that looks like that is a stuffed animal?
Oh yeah, no, I guess not that bad, but it's pretty bad. I would equate it to like I don't even know.
You know what killed me was this specific instance. So as you talk about this one, out is when Daenerys Targaryen gets saved from like the Gladiator Dome or whatever. Remember that part?
When
not a Gladiator Dome.
Wait.
When the dragon comes in,
Sure,
and
yeah.
she hops on and flies away,
Yeah.
and I think it drops her in Dothraki territory. I don't know.
Yeah.
The dragon looks so bad.
Oh really? I have to go back and look at that.
Go back and watch it. I remember being like, yes, dragon time, because you know how much I want to see the dragons kick ass. But then I was like, oh, this is hard to watch.
I think the dragons, if you go back and watch earlier Game of Thrones, the dragons got way better CGI wise.
Oh yeah.
As it goes on.
Way better. Yeah. The CGI in general in Game of Thrones got amazing now. Like their landscapes, like I remember earlier on, like when they would show castles and stuff, I'm like, that looks painted.
Yeah.
But like now it's like that could be I'm trying to like realize, is this an actual castle they filmed in front of, or is this like all like done in post? Like it's that's how good they are now.
Not to go to Thrones, but I wonder if they could go back and kind of remaster and like input better dragons, or if that's even possible.
When they do the remastered versions of Game of Thrones soon, and when they put them in theaters.
Yeah.
Here's a question. This is going to go way off topic. Would you pay to see individual episodes in the movie theater of Game of Thrones?
Probably.
I would too. I think I would.
I choose an episode and.
No, like if they said we're going to start. Over the next couple of years, we're going to start showing Game of Thrones in theaters, and every week will be a new episode. Would you go and see some of them?
Depends on the price. But I'm not going to say no.
How about like $5 a ticket?
$5 a ticket?
Yeah. So you're spending like $50.
$50 a season?
50 a season. Yeah. Oh, you could prepay 50 a season.
Prepay 50 a season?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's $10 an episode?
Yeah.
Once a week? For 10 weeks?
Would you do it?
I would do that.
yeah. Would you do that, Adam?
Probably.
Yeah. A remastered one, of course. A
Yeah.
remastered one with new dragons.
I mean, I say it after every season that I'm going to rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But definitely after this season,
You're going to rewatch
I
it?
absolutely am,
Yeah.
because the next season doesn't come out until 2019.
Which is ridiculous.
And this
What?
Yeah. 2019, Adam.
Sean, you're wrecking my life.
Dude, that sucks.
Me and Sean talked about it today. We could be dead. We all could be dead.
I don't even know what to do now.
You better cover all the sharp corners in your apartment.
I gotta go to the grocery store and just buy healthy food.
Yeah. I'm starting to go to the gym tomorrow morning.
I signed up.
I get healthy.
Yeah. But anyway, let's not get too off topic here. Defiance was 3 thumbs up from us. I think that's fair. It was a very strong movie, and I think you will agree if you've seen it. If not, you should check it out. It's not on Netflix. It's not on any streaming services, but you can rent it for $3 on iTunes. So, come on now. You can see it if you want to see it. So that's it for next week for Movie Club. We're doing the BFG, which I didn't know doesn't stand for the big fucking guy. It actually stands for the big. What is it?
Big friendly giant.
It's a big friendly giant.
You want to say it again?
I almost said it again. It's called The Big Friendly Giant. It's a Disney movie. It's not the big fucking guy.
I'm gonna in my head it's gonna be big fucking guy the whole movie.
That is on Netflix, and you should all check it out. Also, if you join our Movie Club mailing list, you will not miss a movie that we select. So that's bit.ly/join movie club. That's bit.ly/join movie club. We are giving away a Daenerys Targaryen pop vinyl figure on our Twitter account. Check it out there. If you don't find it there, you will find it on the Average Nobody's Twitter account, which is at Average Nobody's. Check that out there. And until next week, you guys, anything you want to add?
No, I'm excited. I'm glad we picked Defiance, and I'm excited to see the BFG.
Yes.
This was I'm sure this is a book the three of us pretended to read in grade school, and now we can actually see it on the big screen.
I gotta be honest, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I mean,
Not
not
really.
now. When the movie came out, this is the first I've ever heard about it.
No.
Yes.
Mrs. Shermley used to put it on the library. And
I don't know. I do not remember a fucking thing from Mrs. Shermley's class. Not a goddamn thing. Besides
She was in Japan.
the first few weeks of every school year when she made us say her name 1,000 times. Right? And Mrs. Shermley? Is that Mrs. Shermley?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sorry. I'm thinking Mrs.
No, I said
Arsenault.
Mrs. Shermley.
You meant Arsenault, though.
Arsenault,
I
yeah.
knew what you meant. The librarian.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Arsenault. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening, Mr. Arsenal.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening, guys.